where the silence grows dark. The scent of burning sandalwood scares the cosmic war. Nomads of the ether with no soil beneath their feet, treading on the vapors where the light and shadow meet. We are the diaspora of the solar wind, seeking for a harbor where the penance can rescind. The frequency is rising like a pillar in the night, a heavy iron melody to tether in the light. Astral anchor for wandering souls, dropping through the nebula where the thunder rolls, steered by the vibration of the ancient drum, waiting for the kingdom of the stars to come. Astral anchor, hold us in the deep, while the constellations watch the lions sleep. Iron grip on the firmament, a cable made a sound, lifting up the spirit while the body's in the ground. Do not let the orbit decay into the gray, where the ghost of the galaxies wither and fray. Prophets on the comet's tail, reading every spark, tracing out the lineage through the bioluminescent dark. Astral anchor for wandering souls, dropping to the nebula where the thunder rolls, steered by the vibration of the ancient drum, waiting for the kingdom of the stars to come. Astral anchor, hold us in the deep, while the constellations watch the lions sleep. Chain, holy is the way, pulling every traveler through the celestial gate. From the dust of Orion to the marrow of the bone, no one in the universe is drifting all alone. Astral anchor for wandering souls, dropping to the nebula where the thunder rolls, steered by the of the ancient drum, waiting for the kingdom of the stars to come. Astral anchor, hold us in the deep, while the constellations watch the lions sleep. Drop the hook into the infinite, let the resonance remain. One pulse, one orbit, in the dubbing of the spheres. Hold steady, hold tight, hold on till the morning light. the current is calling from the hollow. Deep in the belly of the South, we find the truth. They built their spires on the shifting silt, builded monuments to a transient guilt. But the moon is a magnet for the ancient blood, pulling the prophecy through the rising flood. Babylon mirrors in the surface sheen, forgetting the kingdoms that are never seen. But the brine has a patience that outlasts the throne, waiting for the scepter to turn back to stone. When the tide reclaims the crown, the vanity of kings will surely drown. From the foam and the spray to the heavy deep, the secrets of the sovereign are the waves to keep. When the tide reclaims the crown, lush green weeds wrap the scepter down. Is painting on the palace walls. The jewel in the center is a grain of sand, washed from the grip of a grasping hand. No more decrees in the silent blue, only the heartbeat of the heavy dew. Leviathan breeze where the fire once stood, nature returning to the neighborhood. When the tide reclaims the crown, the vanity of kings will surely drown. From the foam and the spray to the heavy deep, the secrets of the sovereign are the waves to keep. When the tide reclaims the crown, lush green weeds wrap the scepter down. Salt to salt and bone to pearl, the slow rotation of a watery world. Man is a ripple on a shoreless sea, the ocean is the only majesty. Let the current take what the dust has made, into the shadows where the colors fade. The tide reclaims the crown, the vanity of kings will surely drown. From the foam and the spray to the heavy deep, the secrets of the sovereign are the waves to keep. When the tide reclaims the crown, lush green weeds wrap the scepter down. Reclaim the crown, back to the blue. The tide is coming. Humble yourself in the water. Deep, deep down, down, down. The salt remains. Beneath the tectonic hum of the Silicon Valley, where the ghosts of the nomads in silence still rally, a silhouette etched into basalt and lime, defying the gravity of linear time. His mien is a tapestry of unburnt desire, the oxygen thief in a city on fire. He does not roar for the deaf to behold, he flickers in secrets and stories untold, whispering embers of the ancient lion, smoldering deep in the bedrock of Zion, fanning the sparks of a memory divine, turning the water of history to wine, whispering embers, glowing so low, wherever the winds of the ancestors blow. His footprints are craters where the galaxy bled, a majestic cartography for those who were led away from the clockwork and gears of the greed to the original soil and the primal sea. The gold in his eye is the sun going down, reflecting the rust on the emperor's crown. He speaks in the language of heat and of ash, a rhythmic rebirth in the lightning's flash, whispering embers of the ancient lion, smoldering deep in the bedrock of Zion, fanning the sparks of a memory divine, turning the water of history to wine, whispering embers, glowing so low, wherever the winds of the ancestors blow. The furnace is cold, but the core is still bright, infrared visions in the middle of night, iron and velvet, the shadow and flame. The desert remembers the sound of his name, not a thunderous cry, but a low frequency hum, beating the chest of the mystical drum. Whispering embers of the ancient lion, smoldering deep in the bedrock of Zion, fanning the sparks of a memory divine, turning the water of history to wine, whispering embers, glowing so low, wherever the winds of the ancestors blow. In the smoke, in the suit, the ancient paw, the silent root, whispering, just a whisper, embers of the king, fading into the dub, fading into the light. Ooh, yeah. Mm. 'Cause fire iris cracks beneath the weight of noon. The man who saw the thunder in a cloudless sky is gone. He wore the mantle of the ancient cedars, tracing blueprints of Zion on the palms of the blind. Now the ink is bled into the parched limestone, and the smoke of his pipe climbs a ladder of wind. The lion lays its head upon the roof, the olive branch is heavy with the fruit of grief. Silent lament for the fallen seer, a quiet thunder rolling through the hemisphere. The vision sleeps in the hollow of a storm. We reap the silence that his hands have sown. Silent lament, let the deep bass groan. He decoded the rhythm of the rising tide, while the silver-tongued merchants had nowhere to hide. No more parables etched in the dust of the road. The heavy parchment of his heart is finally slow. He saw the fire before the match was struck. Now we are leaning on the broken bones of love. Silent lament for the fallen seer, a quiet thunder rolling through the hemisphere. The vision sleeps in the hollow of a stone. We reap the silence that his hands have sown. Silent lament, let the deep bass grow. Echoes in the valley of the shadow of the sea. One man gone, but the light is everywhere, in the vibration, in the air. Rhythm of the spirit never disappear. Silent lament for the fallen seer, a quiet thunder rolling through the hemisphere. The vision sleeps in the hollow of a stone. We reap the silence that his hands have sown. Silent lament, let the deep bass grow. The third eye closes, the earth reposes. Silent, silent. Spirit in the dub, 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 dub. Spirit in the drum. The monolithic shadow stretches across the valley of decision. Hear the resonance of the ancient drum against the cold gray wall. Vibrations rising from the subfloor of the world. Great giants pierce the belly of the weeping sky, where the smoke of the factory is the only cloud to fly. They map the horizon in 90-degree lines, trapping the sunlight in architectural shrines. Veins of copper pulse with the hollow hum tune, under the gaze of a pale smog-filtered moon. Every window is a mirror reflecting a ghost. In the garden of Reba we are the unwanted host. The mortar is thirsty, the bricks are so dry, holding the secrets that the blueprints deny. Concrete cages and the rusting crown, tearing the curtains of this Babylonian town. The gold has turned green in the acid of greed, sowing the asphalt with the bitter black seed. Concrete cages and the rusting crown, waiting for the rhythm to bring it all down. The king of the summit sits on a throne of debris, selling the wind and the salt of the sea. His velvet is moth-eaten, his scepter is lead, feeding on echoes of the words that he said. He counts his commissions in the silence of halls, while the ivy starts climbing the vanity walls. A kingdom of shadows, a palace of dust, surrendering slowly to the orange of rust. The foundation, the earth still heaves, remembering the weight of the fallen leaves. No measure of granite can stifle the root, no ironclad law can silence the flute. The cracks are the map to the world left behind. In the dark of the cellar, the truth is refined. Cages and the rusting crown, tearing the curtains of this Babylonian town. The gold has turned green in the acid of greed, sowing the asphalt with the bitter black seed. Concrete cages and the rusting crown, waiting for the rhythm to bring it all down. Let the rain wash the oxide away, let the stone return to the clay. The crown is falling into the street, listen to the sound of the marching feet. Rising, 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 breaking, breaking, dissolving, dissolving, concrete, rust, silence, silence, silence. The sky turns the color of a bruised plum, heavy with the weight of unshaped tears. Wait for the spark in the thunder's drum to wash away the thirst of 1,000 years. The first drop strikes the obsidian vein, a needle of silver on a record of stone. Jasmine rises from the genealogy of drought, calling the marrow back to the bone. These are the trails where the monoliths lean, woven in the fabric of the tall yellow grass. Every pore in the earth is a long gasping while, watching the shadows of the ancestors pass. It is the alchemy of the parched and the drowned, the scent of a memory that cannot be bound. Scent of petrichor on ancient paths, rising like incense from a subterranean floor. A fragrant bridge over the valley of wrath, opening the latch on a long forgotten door. Scent of petrichor on ancient paths, the spirit of the soil is seeking for more. Red clay softens under the weight of the chant, where the basalt was cracked by the heat of the sun. A liquid cartography etched in the silt, telling the story of how the rivers used to run. Gold in the pocket, just iron in the stride, walking where the limestone remembers the sea. The fragrance is a witness, a holy perfume, setting the ghosts of the wilderness free. Scent of petrichor on ancient paths, rising like incense from a subterranean floor. A fragrant bridge over the valley of wrath, opening the latch on a long forgotten door. Scent of petrichor on ancient paths, the spirit of the soil is seeking for more. Breath of the mountain, blood of the sky, the dust is a witness that never will die. Roots in the dark, reaching for the rain, healing the scar and the legacy of pain. Inhale the history, exhale the fire, lifting the soul from the lowland mire. Petrichor on ancient paths, rising like incense from a subterranean floor. A fragrant bridge over the valley of wrath, opening the latch on a long forgotten door. Scent of petrichor on ancient paths, the spirit of the soil is seeking for more. The rain is a rhythm, earth is the drum. From the dust we rose, to the dust we become. Ancient past, scent of the rain. Walk on, walk on. The permafrost of glass and rebar bites into the marrow of the neon nights, where mercury vapors mimic a frozen sun, and the race for the vacuum has already begun. But beneath the gray slab, a tectonic sigh refuses to wither, refuses to die. We are the grit in the gears of the cold, the story of iron that refused to be sold. The mortar may flake and the iron may rust, but the spirit is diamond. Amidst all the dust, lithic defiance in the concrete tundra, the stone is awake while the city falls under a granite pulse in a hollow machine, keeping the memory of the evergreen solid like basalt, ancient and deep. The mountains are waking while the skyscrapers sleep. Sedimentary echoes in the subway veins, washing away the industrial stains. Babylon builds with the brittle design, while we are the gold in the heart of the mine. Obsidian blades in the palm of the poor, carving a path through the corridor floor. The asphalt is shivering, the pavement is thin. Let the weight of the mountain finally begin. Lithic defiance in the concrete tundra, the stone is awake while the city falls under a granite pulse in a hollow machine, keeping the memory of the evergreen solid like basalt, ancient and deep. The mountains are waking while the skyscrapers sleep. In the canyon of the monoliths, stripping the truth from the corporate myths. One pebble can shatter the mirror of power. The desert is waiting for its finest hour. Heavy is the rhythm, steady is the weight, petrified hope at the winter gate. Lithic defiance in the concrete tundra, the stone is awake while the city falls under a granite pulse in a hollow machine, keeping the memory of the evergreen solid like basalt, ancient and deep. The mountains are waking while the skyscrapers sleep. Basalt and bone, the temple of stone, deep in the tundra, the roots remain, the roots remain. Lithic defiance. tide recedes into a hollow hum, vibration rising from the sediment. White crystals bloom upon the driftwood bone, a calcified language left in the undertone. The manganese depths breathe a heavy low, tracing the scars where the red corals grow. We walk on the teeth of a sleeping reef, sifting through grains of an ancient grief. The brine is an ink that the moon will write on the obsidian canvas of a windless night. Can you hear the limestone sighing? Can you feel the petrified currents crying? The salted echo of forgotten shores, resonating through the open doors. The salted echo of forgotten shores. What was taken, the deep restores. Babylon mirrors are cracked by the spray. The ghost of the galleon is drifting away. They buried the truth in the silt and the clay, but the ocean speaks in a different way. A rhythmic pulse in the marrow of time, washing the filth and the soot and the grime. From the abyss where the silence is gold, the stories of kings and the captives unfold. Can you hear the limestone sighing? Can you feel the petrified currents crying? The salted echo of forgotten shores, resonating through the open doors. The salted echo of forgotten shores. What was taken, the deep restores. Sound system of the sea, vibrations in the brine rise from the deep, break the linear line. The shell is a speaker, the sand is the tape. No spirit can linger, no memory can escape. Salted echo of forgotten shores, resonating through the open doors. The salted echo of forgotten shores. What was taken, the deep restores. Echoing, washing over the sand. The tide never lies. Forgotten shores, salted echo in the dub of the tide, in the salt of the echo. secrets that the mountains keep. Lower than the thunder, heavier than the tide. There is no hollow fortress where the guilty ones can hide. The strata shifts in silence while the iron towers roar, measuring the arrogance of every marble floor. Not a word is spoken in the language of the dust, just a subharmonic wrecking for the system built on rust. The needle on the graph starts its jagged rhythmic dance. The weight of all our shadows finally breaks its trance. Feel the pressure in the marrow, feel the pulse inside the stone. The subterranean kingdom claims its rightful heavy throne. A seismic verdict from the low end, when the pillars of the vanity begin to bow and bend. Hear the gravity collapsing in a frequency of truth, stripping every silver lie from the tall glass house of you. It is the judgment of the bedrock, the wisdom of the deep, waking all the promises that the weary giants keep. Tectonic plates are grinding like the gears of ancient law, finding every fracture and revealing every flaw. They built their empires on the shifting golden sand, ignoring the vibration that was rising through the land. Now the speakers of the earth hum a terrifying tune beneath the copper shadows of a cold and hollow moon. Feel the pressure in the marrow, feel the pulse inside the stone. The subterranean kingdom claims its rightful heavy throne. A seismic verdict from the low end, when the pillars of the vanity begin to bow and bend. Hear the gravity collapsing in a frequency of truth, stripping every silver lie from the tall glass house of you. It is the judgment of the bedrock, the wisdom of the deep, waking all the promises that the weary giants keep. Echoes in the valley of the shadow of the dove. Vibration is the water and the rhythm is the scroll. Wash away the tinsel, let the heavy timber fall, till the low-end frequency is written on the wall. A seismic verdict from the low end, when the pillars of the vanity begin to bow and bend. Hear the gravity collapsing in a frequency of truth, stripping every silver lie from the tall glass house of you. It is the judgment of the bedrock, the wisdom of the deep, waking all the promises that the weary giants keep. From the low end, let it rumble through your soul. The verdict is heavy, the verdict is whole. Subsonic justice, in the echo, in the hole, fading into the deep, into the deep.
No, 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 no.
Low frequency humming in the ferruginous soil, where the magma and the memory begin to coil. The elder is silent, the sky is a void. Between the tectonic plates, the dub is employed. feeling the baobab stanzas of gargantuan spine, drinking the tremors like a vintage wine. 1,000-year anchor in a liquid crust, turning the granite and the basalt to dust. The rift is a speak of the valley, a drum, waiting for the seismic vibrations to come. No needle can trace what the taproot perceives, a heavyweight gospel written in leaves. Tectonic rhythms beneath the baobab, the mantle is grooving in the subterranean lab. Foundation is shifting, the lithosphere sways deep in the marrow of the ancient days. Tectonic rhythms, the earth is the beat, the pulse of the planet under our feet. Subduction zone skanking in a slow motion slide, where the ghosts of Pangea have nowhere to hide. The park is a fortress of silver and grey, holding the secrets of the continental fray. Magma is singing a bass line so deep, it wakes up the fossils from their limestone sleep. We dance on the fault line, we move with the crack, with the weight of the mountain upon every back. Vibration from the core to the bark, revelation in the heat and the dark. The pressure is rising, the spirit is molten. The locks of the temple are finally broken. Of the planet under our feet, roots in the fire, leaves in the wind. The cycle of stone is about to begin. Deep dub, third shift, beneath the baobab, the rhythm remains. Bongo. The horizon is a copper cup overflowing, spilling indigo wine on the edge of the deep. Clouds stagger through the amber glowing, while the ancient promises the prophets keep. My spirit is a fortress built of cedar and stone, untouched by the shadows that the empires cast. I stand on the shoreline entirely alone. The future is breathing on the neck of the past. The heavy rhythm is the only law I obey, watching the fire turn the ocean to gray. The sky is reeling in a crimson daze, lost in the velvet of the evening haze. Drunken sunsets over a sovereign soul. senses of rusted wire, but they cannot fence the scent of the rain. Every heartbeat is a funeral pyre for the ego and its heavy gilded chain. I am the unmapped island in a digital sea, a frequency vibrating beyond their control. The gravity of mercy has set me free to dance where the celestial thunders roll. Every rhythm is the only law I obey, watching the fire turn the ocean to gray. The sky is reeling in the crimson days, lost in the velvet of the evening haze. Drunken sunsets over a sovereign soul, golden embers in a silver bowl. No crown can claim the light that I hold. Drunken sunsets over a sovereign soul. Echoes in the valley where the shadows dance, a trance of the spirit, not a game of chance. The sun is a coin melting into the brine. The kingdom is within and the kingdom is mine. I and I stay steady while the firmament swings. The peacock of heaven is spreading its wings. Drunken sunsets over a sovereign soul, golden embers in a silver bowl. No crown can claim the light that I hold. Drunken sunsets over a sovereign soul. Let the colors spill while the world stands still. Sovereign soul in the umber glow. Let it flow, let it flow. Sovereign soul.
The monolithic shadow stretches across the valley of decision. Hear the resonance of the ancient drum against the cold gray wall. Vibrations rising from the subfloor of the world.
Great giants pierce the belly of the weeping sky, where the smoke of the factory is the only cloud to fly. They map the horizon in 90-degree lines, trapping the sunlight in architectural shrines. Veins of copper pulse with the hollow hum tune.
of a pale smog-filtered moon. Every window is a mirror, reflecting a ghost. In the garden of Reba, we are the unwanted host. The mortar is thirsty, the bricks are so dry, holding the secrets that the blueprints deny. Concrete cages and the rusting crown, tearing the curtains of this Babylonian town. The gold has turned green in the acid of greed, sowing the asphalt with the bitter black seed. Concrete cages and the rusting crown, waiting for the rhythm to bring it all down. The king of the summit sits on a throne of debris, selling the wind and the salt of the sea. His velvet is moth-eaten, his scepter is lead, feeding on echoes of the words that he said. He counts his commissions in the silence of halls, while the ivy starts climbing the vanity walls. A kingdom of shadows, a palace of dust, surrendering slowly to the orange of rust. But beneath the foundation, the earth still heaves, remembering the weight of the fallen leaves. No measure of granite can stifle the root, no ironclad law can silence the flute. The cracks are the map to the world left behind. In the dark of the cellar, the truth is refined. Concrete cages and the rusting crown, tearing the curtains of this Babylonian town. The gold has turned green in the acid of greed, sowing the asphalt with the bitter black seed. Concrete cages and the rusting crown, waiting for the rhythm to bring it all down. Let the rain wash the oxide away, let the stone return to the clay. The crown is falling into the street, listen to the sound of the marching feet. Rising, 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 breaking, breaking, dissolving, dissolving. Concrete, rust, silence, silence.